What is up, you guys? This is Super Sega Ultra 1997 here. It's been a while, hasn't it? The last time I done a pickup video was actually January of this year. At the time, I was, it had been months away before my trip to New York City. Actually, I came back like a month. I came not a month. Let me start over. I came back about a week later. I was only in New York City for about a week. Some of this stuff was stuff I got before, and some of this stuff was like after I came back from my trip. So I thought, yeah, well, this would be a perfect time to do a pickup video, and I'm not tired yet. It's currently like 1 or 2 in the morning right now as we speak. So without further ado, let's get started with the controllers. Now, this is actually a robotic white Xbox Series controller. I've always wanted to have a white Xbox Series controller to contrast the black one and the other white one that I actually do have right there next to my Series X. And I actually did pick up a game digitally. That one game I did pick up digitally on the Series X, which sadly I won't show off for some reason because I'm too fucking lazy, and that's Asaurus Wrath. I might play more of it later on, maybe on the weekend when I'm not so busy. From what I played so far of Asaurus Wrath is pretty good. Asaurus Wrath is pretty good, and I did manage to download the DLC pack that has all the episodes and shit, so I'm able to play that shit now. But yeah, this is my white series controller. That thing looks sleek and slick. And then this is another 3-button controller for the Sega Genesis I picked up. I got this for like under 30 bucks because the 3-button controllers I do have before I bought this one, they kind of don't work that great, honestly, and I wanted a 3-button controller that actually does a pretty decent job. And from what it seems like so far, this 3-button controller actually does work fine, so I'm happy to have that. Now, these are the JVC headsets that I actually bought like the day before I left for my trip to New York. I actually bought these to listen to some music to pass the time while I'm there. I hadn't charged these yet, but I am gonna have to charge these soon. I used to listen to like music I listen to on Spotify, like like Iron Maiden, some Megadeth, Pantera, you name it. These are pretty nice. They're kind of like almost like the Sony ones, although they're not quite as loud. But from what I've heard, they're pretty good. I do want to get myself some of the Sony Beats, and the Sony headset Beats like these are pretty expensive. But this is JVC, so there's that. Then I bought this. This is the Game Stick controller pad. This is basically an emulation stick that has some games, but they don't have Sega Saturn games, sadly. I use this to mainly play arcade games like the X-Men arcade game and some of the Capcom games that are not on modern systems. So, got this thing for like, I don't know, let's say like 30 bucks or something, and for what it's worth, it's all right. Then for the Japanese Sega Mega Drive, now I bought this like literally like 2 weeks after I came back from New York. This is actually a Japanese copy of Sonic 1, the Japanese version of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I know what you're asking. Why would I have this if I already have the American version that I've had for 8 years in box? Why would I need this? Well, I wasn't really planning on buying this, but just the cartridge only was actually on sale on eBay for like, I got this for like a little over $10. I got this for like 11 bucks on eBay, just the cartridge only. And just for the cartridge by itself, it's not bad. And plus there is some differences between the Japanese and the US version. Like the Japanese version of Sonic 1, you can actually see the sky scroll on its own rather than in the US version, where if you actually do walk or you run, the sky the sky doesn't move. You have to move for the sky to move, but the sky moves on its own with the parallax scrolling, I think, which I think it's pretty nice, and that's a pretty good touch to the Japanese version. But yeah, Japanese Sonic 1 on the Mega Drive, I have it. Now for anime, now I just started watching this literally on Saturday night. I'm gonna watch the other 3 episodes next Saturday. This is Ira or Irene, the Zerum, the animation. This is an anime I actually got literally, like, I bought this, like, I believe I bought this after I came back from my trip. I got this off Amazon. No, I bought this off eBay and it was like $30 or something. From what I've seen, this is a great anime. This, from what I've seen so far, kind of think of it like Outlaw Star, but with a female protagonist instead of, a male one. Speaking of which, the second episode has this kid right here. Now, I don't know about you. This kid reminds me a lot of a young Gene Starwin if he was like maybe 9 or 10 years old, basically. But this anime is actually pretty good. It's pretty underrated too. In fact, I will say this. Here's another hot take for you for the day. I actually think this anime is actually even better than Outlaw Star. Oh my god, how dare you say that? Oh, you're a monster for saying this is better than Outlaw Star. Hey, it's my opinion. You don't like it? Kiss my fat ass. But anyway, this is a good anime and I recommend you check it out. But yeah, that's great. Hey, very underrated. I recommend it. Now for PS5 games, I only got 3 to show off, so bear with us. Now this I also got like after I came back. I don't have my controllers at the moment because my sister and her boyfriend borrowed my controllers, and I'm gonna have to buy some new ones, I guess. But this is Stellar Blade. From what I played, it seems pretty cool, but I do know this game can get hard later on. But Stellar Blade, I got it. I got it for like retail price off Amazon, so why not? Then from GameStop, and I've yet to play this. It's still wrapped and it's still sealed. This is Dragon's Dogma 2. I haven't played it yet, but, I did have the first game a while back, and I just thought, the first game was alright. And I picked this one up on Saturday on sale for $40 for, like, I picked this up for a little under 40. I got it for $38.20. That's Metal Gear Solid, the Master Collections one. With the Metal Gear Solid Snake Eater remake coming out possibly next year, I thought, hey, this would be a good time to pick up the 3 main trilogy on this collection for the PS5. You can also get it on Series X and the Switch, but why the fuck would you want this on Switch when the other 2 games are probably not even on the cartridge for the Switch version? So, just why. But, there's that. Then the last 2 pickups. This is for the Sega Genesis. If you see my short not too long ago, you now know that I actually do have the very first revision version of Revenge of Shinobi. This is the revision 0. This is the one that has all the copyright characters, including Rambo and including Batman. I actually did manage to beat this one a couple weeks ago, actually. This is a great game. Probably not my favorite Shinobi on the Genesis. Shinobi 3 is actually my favorite Shinobi, but this is a great game. And with that legendary music by Yuzo Koshiro, you can't go wrong. The artwork, actually, I think this artwork may be printed. This might not even be the real thing because there's no barcode on here. But, despite this, I'm glad I have the original version of Revenge of Shinobi. So I have to have that. And last but not least, this is Sonic Spinball. But you've seen this game before. I've had this game before. But the cartridge, I've had this cartridge loose for a while. And this is just the box only now. So now I have the box for Sonic Spinball. I don't have the manual, but the manual for this is actually pretty cheap, so it can be done. I'm going to buy a manual for this one of these days, pretty soon. But, yeah, I always wanted to have Sonic Spinball in box. Other than Japanese Sonic 1, I guess you can say Sonic 3D Blast will now be the only Sonic game that I don't have in the box. Again, not counting Japanese Sonic 1, but, anyway, I'm actually happy to have the game in box, Sonic Spinball now, so why not? And just like that, you guys, that about covers it for all my pickups as of July 2024, July 2nd, 2024. Anyways, guys, this is Super Sega Ultra saying signing out and have a good night. Peace out.